Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Why did Ricky Norwood leave EastEnders and what has he starred in since? Ricky Norwood played Fat Boy in EastEnders for 6 years before being axed from the BBC soap in 2015. He is now competing on Dancing on Ice, but what else has he been up to? Ricky Norwood, who played Arthur Fatboy Chubb on EastEnders for 6 years, won over a lot of fans, but in 2015 was axed from the show despite being loved by viewers. Ricky, now 40, was let go from the show after he was caught in a compromising position off-screen, and Fatboy was subsequently killed off in a Christmas storyline which left viewers devastated. However, in August 2023, the character surprisingly returned to Albert Square at the same time as Cindy Beals, played by Michelle Collins, reports My London. Cindy bumped into George Knight, played by Colin Salmon, and she sat down and told him about her past, sharing that she had been living secretly as Rose Knight when they were together. During a scene that showed what happened in the past, Fatboy popped up at Cindy's car window and asked her what the time was. The much-loved character then left, which surprised viewers who were thrilled to see the actor again. Fatboy first came to Walford in January 2010 when he was invited to a party by Lucy Beale, played by Hetty Bywater. He became the star of the party, having made his debut, and went on to contribute to lots of exciting storylines during his time in Albert Square. In the EastEnders E20 spin-off, Fatboy fell for Mercy Olabunmi Majekwu, and married her to help her stay in the country. He also developed feelings for his friend Whitney Dean, Shona McGarty, despite her involvement with Tyler Moon, Tony Discipline. In 2015, Fatboy's life took a turn when he became involved in a deadly feud among Walford's local gangsters. After troubled beginnings, Fatboy bonded with Vincent Hubbard, who convinced him to drop his nickname and use his real name Arthur again. Vincent then gave Fatboy a job in the Albert as a DJ, but their friendship turned sour in a matter of weeks as Fatboy was embroiled in his boss vendetta with Phil Mitchell, Steve McFadden. He desperately tried to convince Vincent to put an end to the feud, only to be threatened with violence against his close friend Cotton, June Brown, if he didn't leave Walford. Devastated, Fatboy agreed to flee, sharing one last Christmas meal with Dot and confronting Vincent one final time. Unfortunately, he never made it out of the square as he was killed by Ronnie Mitchell's Samantha Womack hitmen on Christmas Day 2015. Originally, Ronnie planned to do away with Vincent by having him squashed in a car. However, when Vincent stumbled upon Fatboy's necklace, phone and some blood in the boot of a crushed car, he knew something wasn't right. He then sent fake letters pretending to be from Fatboy and suggesting he was living overseas. Vincent has now been written out of the story too. According to the Mirror, Ricky got in trouble for allegedly damaging the reputation of the BBC soap. This followed a scandal in which he was supposedly seen naked and engaged in a sex act on a webcam. What's more, it appeared he was smoking cannabis during this eyebrow-raising 8-minute Skype clip, which played a part in his exit. In 2014, Ricky was given a 2-month suspension, and fast forward to October 2015, it was made clear by bosses at the show that his days on Albert Square were over. His last appearance aired over Christmas that year, and at the time, a representative from the BBC announced, "We can confirm Ricky is leaving. We wish him all the best."